I am so glad to see you today. I am so glad to see that you haven't turned into the chicken nuggets because of this amazing, immense heat wave that literally destroying my brain right now. What I wanted to yap today is about the news, and I have prepared 4 news. Basically, the things that happened last week and this week, because I haven't streamed on the Monday, we have 3 extra days. All the things that happened throughout this week. 4 really, really big news. And they are started with news about the GTA6. We already yapped a little bit, and you know what? I don't think it looks good. I don't think that looks good. The second news is about the game named Wuthering Waves. You probably know. Why am I bald? Why am I bald? The second news was about the game Wuthering Waves, because they had a big dev live and updates, and we have a lot of things to yap. The third news would be about another game, Neverness to Everness, also had a big dev live. Have a lot of things to discuss. And the news number 4, I let it to the end because it's so huge, and there are literally a lot of things to discuss, a lot of things to unwind. I don't know what word to use here. It's about Love and Deep Space. And guys, I believe it's end of servicing. And this is not a joke. It's genuinely not a joke. Actually, it is that bad. Actually. You're not gonna believe that. But yeah. Are you ready for the news? How do you feel about that? I'm gonna tell all the things that I feel and how I feel about what I feel. My feed is full of lads drama. Bruh, it's huge. It's huge. And man, oh man. There are a lot of things to unwind. So let's start with the GTA6. You have probably heard that the developers finally announced the price for the game. And the base game would cost $80 and the limited edition would cost $100, right? That's the first announcement of the pricing the developers put for the GTA6. The release will be happening in November. So you probably have seen these memes online, people taking a days off, vacation at their work, some of the companies even closing entirely for a week, and GTA will be released. November 19th? I thought 30th, somewhere around there. But yeah, people are getting crazy, people are really want to play the game. But, the drama is related to the price tag, because first of all, basic edition and limited edition both have underlying subscription for the GTA Online services. And second discussion there is on the internet is what's the difference between the basic edition and the limited edition, because you see, limited edition will give you an opportunity to buy clothes for your character, recolor a vehicle, adds a bunch of new vehicles, by the way, only in limited edition, allows you the ability to visit a tattoo shop to customize your character. Basically, a lot of customization things is locked behind the limited edition. Ultimate, I'm sorry. The better version, the basic version and the better version. But as every game, GTA 6 announced that they also will be offering not the digital edition, but what is the word? Opposite of the digital, physical edition for the game. And people started pre-ordering the physical edition. Only then they found out that in the physical edition of the game, they not gonna receive a CD disc or installation disc at all. There will be just a paper with a link to the place where they can download their installation file. Interesting, physical edition without the physical copy of the game, and people got really upset. Developers explained it that it's their attempt to prevent hackers and prevent leakers from spreading the content of the game online before the game will be released, which is very weak explanation in my opinion. Also, there is a certain level of discussion online that is happening regarding the developers, or it's better to say the development team, because you see, comparing the GTA San Andreas and GTA 6, there is only one person that is working on both of these games. All the other people are poof, gone. All the other people have been replaced by the new developers, by the new people, by the new and there is a certain level of discussion that because of that, it will be a complete flop because the new people who developing the game does not understand the oomph, the core, the idea of the GTA as it was. And there's a speculation that probably we will see a lot of buyable materials. By the way, GTA6 is a single player game, so you will see a lot of purchasable stuff. I'm not sure if it will be the level of the Ubisoft, you know? Like in the Assassin's Creed, you can buy literal gear for your character to be stronger. But we'll see, we'll see. In my opinion, GTA6 will be a flop, and they know. That's why they delay it for years now. I think it will not flop. I think it will sell the exact amount of copies that they need in order to justify developing this game. I think they will earn their money and probably will make a lot of profit, but I predict that there would be a lot of people online who would be saying, what is this ass? What is this story? Why are we promoting this agenda? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? And there would be a lot of discussion, and there would be a lot of complaints, and there would be a lot of people who are upset. Definitely will not flop, but will be most hated. For sure, for sure. Money won't be the problem flop. It's not the economy perspective. Yeah, I think it's a reputational damage, for sure. But yeah, so far, how can I say that? GTA 6 waiting for the IGN review. How much score do you think they will give to the GTA 6? That will be funny. That will be for sure funny. Moving on to the second news that happened last week. It is the Wuthering Waves Developers Live. And let me tell you, so far it's been the best Developers Live in a long time. Genuinely. It was funny, but not too funny enough. It was condensed information, but not too condensed, you know? It was good, in my opinion, in terms of the storytelling. I have spent a few days thinking about it. What can they do better and what can be improved? So far, we're gonna get a new region. We're gonna get a new main story quest. We're gonna actually get 3 parts of the main story quest, which is packed, which is huge, which is a lot. We're gonna get Yang Yang 2.0 and her sister, Sui Sui. Yang Yang and Sui Sui. A lot of people like joking about the creativity of the parents and creating their names, right? 2 main story quests and 1 sequel. Right. That would be a sequel. Definitely pull in Sui Sui. She is so pretty. I don't know. I really like the character with such a soft facial features. You know, she's smiling like that. It's just so adorable. She's so adorable. What else we're gonna get? We're gonna get a banner with a rerun of 1.x characters that will last. I have checked it. It will last throughout the entire patch. And they have a cashback. You indeed can get up to 21 pulls back if you make like 80 pulls. So the PT is shared in between all the limited banners, including this comeback, 1.x comeback banner. I don't know how to call it. And you can literally get like 1 character 5-star and get 20 more pulls. I think it's amazing. I'm aiming to get Jiyan, because he's so pretty. In my opinion, this 1.x characters banner, they don't have Shorekeeper. They don't have Camellia as well. So probably it's more of aesthetic reasons, collection reasons. You know, if you did not get the character before, you can get it now. But it's a nice opportunity for people who don't have the characters. I just wish there would be a Shorekeeper. I just wish. Because that would make that banner like game-breakingly amazing. I just wish that would be a Shorekeeper in the pool. The first 10 pulls is free, by the way. Oh, true. The first 10 pulls is also free. I forgot about it. Yeah, thank you. Yep. First 10 pulls in that banner is free. Amazing. Also, they have a bunch of events coming back. For me, the things that I have personally remembered is that event. This is like Vampire Survivals. You know, when the waves of hordes of enemies is coming to you, and you need to pick the upgrades and stuff, running around, collecting race. I really like that event. That's gay. I really like that event. I think it was cool. I think it was cute. And also the photo event, when you can pose during the attack animation of the characters. It was so cool. Like Shorek's characters are more limited, it seems. We'll see. You know, if developers have put this 1.x characters banner, maybe, just maybe, in the future they will make a 2.0 characters banner, or Black Shore's characters banner, or characters who haven't had a rerun in a long time banner. But yeah, that was the updates in Wuthering Waves. I need to tell you that the most important part of the dev life for me was obviously a quality of life changes. But obviously because you see, I'm using a laptop. I'm playing my games on a laptop. Maybe it's a good laptop, but it's still weaker. But it's still weaker than the self-built computers that have a bunch of things. I can't turn RTX on my Wuthering Waves when I play the games. That's why I have waited for quality of life changes, and let me tell you, I was not disappointed, because developers said that they're working on reducing the size of the files in the game. They promised that the 3.5 will weigh 20 gigabytes less. I'm genuinely happy that, you know, developers listen to the things that I say. Even though it's not me, but I feel happy to be heard. It feels good. But what about Lilac Torch Academy? Lahai Roy Academy? Lore-wise, it's a big disaster. It's a big hole. I don't understand like at all what is happening in the Lahai Roy. I am so happy to go away from this cursed area. And you know, the only problem that I have, that we're gonna take a bike with us to whatever, to the Mangzhou. I think the bike should stay in Lahai Roy. And I genuinely, I don't want to touch a bike ever. Why the hell would I need a bike if I can fly myself? If I can just jump and use a flying wings glider thingy. Genuinely, it feels better. It's more comfortable. It's more comfortable to use wings than to use some weird mechanical whatever that thingy is. Moving on to the Neverness to Everness, because on this Saturday, developers also had a dev live, right the next day after the Wuthering Waves though. Let's go on that quickly, because first of all, we're gonna get 2 new characters. Iroi, the sheep-looking girl, the older sister of Angkor, I guess. And the second character is Shinku. Oh my god, she's a dragon lady. She's a hot, attractive dragon lady with a huge tail that a dragon has. And she also gonna have a bike. Not the bike that the character right now has, but her own personal type of a bike, which will be like a long bike. And she actually can drive it if you have a character. But what was interesting for me, at least in that dev live, was the events that they have announced. Because first of all, we're gonna get a bunch of fishing events, Mahjong events, like auctions. I believe they also announced double phones and like 7 days login, forget a lot of stuff. And we're gonna get like the entire new game inside of Neverness to Everness. There will be a tabletop RPG game. Basically, it's like lore-wise, your character will go to this magical world where he or she, be turned into the swordsman. Iroi will be like a mage, and Mint will be like a berserk or something. Basically, every single character has a classes, right? Has attack, has a damage. We're gonna go around and find the materials and resources, like a Dark Souls minigame. Similar, a little bit similar, but still, I would say Dark Souls, but on easy mode. Yeah, you're gonna need to run around, collect certain resources, and when the time is, like, I guess when the time is finished, you're gonna come back and use that resources for upgrading your characters, and go back and farm resources. This is like infinite loop for the RPG game. It sounds so cool. D&D inside of Neverness to Everness? True. I don't know about you, but the gameplay that the developers showed was amazing. I think that's the original game that they were trying to make instead of Neverness to Everness, you know? Maybe, who knows? I like it. I really like how visually that event looks like. The only question that I have, is it permanent? And also, the second event that I remembered from the dev live, and that I think is amazing. Have you played Genshin Prop Hunt? When you can turn like into the boxes, into the lanterns, into the stuff, and like literally hide in the areas. YouTuber. Okay, have you played the game Prop Hunt? Yeah, Neverness to Everness having the event that is like that. Wind Race Festival. Yes. Well, imagine that, but in Neverness to Everness. I'm not joking. I think that was the funniest and the coolest event that ever happened in the Gacha gaming. The Genshin Wind Race. I am so happy to play it in Neverness to Everness. Yes. If that would be like an ability to play with random people, yes. I would do. I think it's amazing. I think it's so cool. And Prop Hunt looks good. It looks so awesome. I can't wait for that. Genuinely. I like this silly, not skill-based events, but more like, you know, big brain based events. You can pretend to be a box and hide among the boxes. I think it's so cool. Also, what developers have announced in the dev live that Neverness to Everness is going to the Steam and to the Epic Games Store, and they given us for that 5-star character for free. Just like that. Just like it's from the standard characters, but yeah, here you go. Just casually, just like, take this 5-star character. But you know what I have noticed? A lot of people on the YouTube, like content creators, are saying like, oh, Neverness to Everness is not that fun to play. And because the honeymoon phase is like ending. It's been a few months since the release of the game, and some of the people started to understand that it's maybe not the game for them. In my opinion, the biggest disadvantage that Neverness to Everness has is quite the grindability. You know, there are a lot of stuff happening, and unless you actually pay attention and spend your time in the game, you're not gonna get all the benefits, all the stuff that would help you be stronger than other characters, and etc. etc. Also, there is a certain level of pay-to-winness, I'd say, especially in the online combat modes. For example, with the cars, right? When you have a better car that you can actually buy with your real money, you're obviously gonna beat the people who don't have that car. And that's the level of pay-to-winness that I'm explaining. But the benefit of Neverness to Everness, it's cool. I really like the design. They don't have 50-50 whatsoever. Like, genuinely, 0 50-50. That's insane. Wait till the other two Porsche cars come in. Nah. I think they will still gonna be pay to win. But you know what? I don't mind. Because genuinely, this pay to winness applies only to the combat modes that are like involve competing with other people. You can just not do that. Genuinely, you're not obligated to go and fight with other people. You can just enjoy the game without this competitive part. And it's still fun. And it's still cool. Like seriously. There are so, and I mean it's so many things to do in Neverness to Everness. So many. Till this day, I'm like walking around the city and I find this and find that and find new stuff and ooh, I haven't seen that. What is that? What is that? I like that so much. So yeah, the last news for today will be big and will be serious. And I seriously want to talk with you guys about it because we might witness the end of service. And this is not a joke. Lemon dip sauce in a big sauce. In a big love. In a big... Basically, it's a disaster. Let me just tell you the pre-story of the things that happened. So, Lemon Deep Space is a game with main target audience being females. Everybody knows that. You play as a female character. Your MC is a girl. You can buy outfits and stuff. But all the characters in the game is guys. We have 5 guys at this moment. The 6th one is under the question mark. When the game released, we had like the 3 guys, which has different personalities, different yada yada yada. And then we got the guy number 4 and guy number 5. Okay, let's not go with the names because I'm very bad with it. I had to uninstall lads yesterday. Seriously? 5 guys at Friday. So the point is, there is a main story quest in Love and Deep Space, similar to the Wuthering Waves. I will use the Wuthering Waves terms, okay? There is a main story quest. It is free. Everybody can watch it. First 3 guys have a companion-ish story quest that is free, and everybody can watch it, and everybody can do that. The guy number 4 has story quest that is available only when you get a 5-star character, when you get a card of him. Right? He does not have a free companion story. He has only this paid-ish story. And the guy, number 5, is like the most heartbroken because he has nothing, brother. He has nothing. He has no story quest. He has no meaningful things except the paid one. You know, Love and Deep Space is a little bit different from the Wuthering Waves. When in WUWA, we have a character that have been released, right? For example, Amith. We hang out with her, the entire story is about her, but in like few months, they like poof disappeared. Right? We don't remember, we don't even talk about Amith like at all in the main story. It's not like that in Love and Deep Space. In Love and Deep Space, what we have is like events that are happening. And every single character is participating in that event. So instead of pulling for the characters, you pull for their memories. Memories of spent time with that guy. No echoes? There are echoes though. There are something similar to the echoes. I don't remember how they called, but yeah, you can also farm for that. You can upgrade your cards, you can make them fight better, you can provide them more attack. We don't fight boss, we fight boss. There is a local tower of adversity stuff. Love and Deep Space has it. You know what Love and Deep Space does not have? A PC client, or PlayStation client, or whatever other client that is not for the phones. So what people were expecting from the dev life was progression of the free main story for the guy number 4, guy number 5, right? More ways to farm free pools, free resources, because previously we had only 3 guys, but now we have 5. You kind of need to get all these stones, all these diamonds from somewhere, right? We were expecting upgrades in the storytelling, because recent main story quests, like storytelling wise, was poop. And there are even speculation that the original script writers left the company, but there is again no official confirmation, because the quality of the story dropped. What we got in the dev life was even more cosmetical stuff that you can buy, events where you can cook in your house now, which is basically even more photos in the housing system, and a new guy with the new paid outfits, with the new 5-star limited memories and stuff. Nothing for free-to-players, nothing about the main story quest for Silas. And what's the name of the brother? The guy number 5. The guy number 4 and the guy number 5. They said the main story quest will be soon. Stay tuned. Something like that. Well, people were obviously upset. Raphael is the guy number 3. Confusing, I know. Too many guys. You're not used to hear about a gacha game and too many guys in it, okay? Caleb? Yes, thank you so much. The guy number 5 name is Caleb. The guy number 6 name is Valcott. So they announced this Valcott guy. He has a new limited 5-star memory. You can get him. Basically, the soul of the entire day of life was give us more money, here's the paid stuff, here's another paid stuff, please get this. Oh, look how cute this decoration, you can buy it for only $9.99. Pay us. Would you be surprised to find out that the company who makes Love in Deep Space is the same company who makes Infinity Nikki? Let me again remind you that Love in Deep Space is a game that for multiple years have been in the top charts of their revenue every single month, at least top 5 in the amount of money that the game literally makes. And developers making move where they sell more and more cosmetical stuff. Don't you think that's a little bit greedy? Love in Deep Space has lost so many subscribers. So basically, people were upset about the content of a dev live stream. They were expecting one thing, but got another things. People started expressing their disagreement. I'm using soft words here, but you can understand the problem in the context of the Twitter. They started shit posting and leaving negative reviews to the developers on all the social media, not only the Twitter. If you go and check the YouTube live stream, it has a lot of negative comments. It has a lot of dislikes. The ratio is 10 to 90. 90 being dislikes. Not Google Classroom. Not yet. That's for the Genshin players. That's for the Genshin. That's not for the Love and Deep Space. We're a little bit more adult. But yeah, people started actively unsubscribing from all the social medias. Of Love and Deep Space, of Infold. Basically canceling the behavior, disagreeing with the behavior of developers. When it started to get really, really hot, when CN community started expressing their negativity too. They were like, brother, why are you shoveling us the guy number 6 when you haven't even finished giving us a proper story for the guy number 5 and the guy number 4? On the next day, developers were like, okay, we have heard your opinion. We decided to delete the guy number 6 entirely. We decided to delete the entire update. We're not gonna do nothing. We're gonna sit and cry in the corner. We're gonna go and think about our actions, about our decisions. We apologize. We're never gonna do the things that you have asked us not to do. Which created another wave of people saying Dude, why would you want to cancel guy number 6? I really like him. I really like his design. I really like his things, but you still need to like work more on the guy number 4 and number 5. It's like it's not things that cancel each other, you know? You can still have a guy number 6, but at the same work more on the previous guys, right? It can happen at the same time. That's the point. You don't need to cancel anything. The point was not about the canceling. The point was about the distribution of attention. And developers were like, why are you crying? It's me. I am the victim. You canceling me? You canceling me? Okay. We're gonna delete this character. Because you wanted. Because you asked for that. Right? It's that type of a behavior. It's a insane girlfriend type of a behavior. Did I play it well? True. And they were like, I see. Here you go. We're deleting everything, you little nasty, ungrateful player base. Don't want to give us money? Deleting everything. So yeah, this is the time space where we are. Developers are still receiving a lot of dislikes, still having a lot of people saying that, oh, I will drop the game and stuff. I'm at the notion that gacha games always pamper their CN fan base. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. EN base started this discussion, started saying stuff like, oh, maybe I would like to get more story for the Caleb, why he's not having the story, why he's not having the story quest, where's Caleb? And developers, Valko. And only when CN community started being serious, only then they started doing something. Only then. I think it's like disrespectful. I think it's weird. But they are CN companies, and CN is way more radical than EN. That is also true. There are death threats and bomb attacks. I'm telling you, there was a situation when Love and Deep Space fans, I'm using the word fans here very vaguely, they sent a literal cow poop to the address of the developers, like by telling them that they know where they live. I don't know about you, but that shit is scary. Literally. Do you remember with the Genshin Impact a long time ago, there was a situation with people sending cats towards the developers? Not very alive cats. That's also wild. That is also like stupid and unreasonable. I think that's so stupid. I think first of all we need to stop spreading this violence or promoting this violence. Like in general, it's just a game. Nothing serious. I don't care how many guys would there be. 5, 6, 7, you know. I just want, and I believe majority of players just want the good story for the game. And I think we just want developers to stop shoveling in our face like some buy these banners, buy that, buy these FOMO indulgent mechanics. Seeing how many people are like collectively saying that they're deleting the game, that they're not gonna play anymore, that they're gonna like refuse, because there should be a limitation to the greed. I understand that developers are, the company exists to make money, right? But there are people, the people who uses the product, and they're using the product for one very important reason. It's emotional connection. If you don't understand what's the strength, what's the main core element of your game, it is emotional connection. And you're not providing these emotional connections anymore. Well, I'm sorry, you're a bad you're a bad company. Can't please anyone, damn doomed situation. No, they can. Bruh, they promised to give more content for the old characters. They did not deliver to their promise. And instead of delivering to their promise, they added a new character that they can sell. It's not can't please anyone. It's do not promise the things that you're not planning to do type of a situation. You see why people are upset. It's like I don't know. Imagine developers announcing Sui in the Wuthering Waves, right? You can see her, she's beautiful. You're planning your resources, you're planning to farm for her, but then developers were like, we're deleting her. And you're like, what? Wouldn't you be upset? Wouldn't you be like, what the hell is going on? Why? I like how you translate into WUWA language. I'm trying my best. but yeah, that's basically it. Because if we talk about the legal part of it, isn't it technically a false advertisement? Isn't it technically? Because the entirety of 6.0 live stream, Dev Live, was about the guy number 6. It was entirely about it. He was here and there. It's everything was about him appearing, him in the animation, here and there and there and there. And the next day, developers are making a message that they deleted him. Isn't it legally a false advertisement? It is technically. It is. So if people are spending that they have grant, there is a possibility of illegal lawsuits. That's my point. There are girls who are requesting refunds through Apple App Store and Play Store. Oh, that would be a lot. That would be a lot. Oh my god. By the way, talking about their revenue, talking about the Play Store and Apple Store, do you want to see this month's Gacha revenue face? False advertisement, fake numbers? Are you interested? Are you interested a little bit to see that fake numbers? That fake numbers, that not really real? The Genshin Impact fans made numbers? Excited? Let's see. Gacha revenue. Take it with a grain of salt, okay? Because this revenue is based only on the phones revenue. Let me adjust my placement and we can go. So you can see the numbers. The numbers. Fine? I think it's fine. Behold! The false misinformation, chat. Behold! The game who clearly has not enough money made $38 million this month. Behold! The game who clearly feels like they need to... They clearly have a feeling that I need to shovel more paid content to us, which made people upset. Behold, place number 1. Bruh, this is so silly. I just noticed. What is this? Did we just... Did we just... Did WUWA actually beat Genshin? On the mobile? Is it the beginning of the downfall of a Genshin officially? What? I mean, it's obviously the Cyberpunk banner, but I'd say that Cyberpunk banner did not did better than Dinya and Tiyuki banner. It's like the same, right? I heard people molding here. I am surprised. I am genuinely surprised. What did Genshin do to lose 9 million? What did Genshin do? What did they do? Because I have heard that this Friday the Genshin Impact also had a dev live. Like right after the Wuthering Waves, they had a dev live, and they have announced the 5-star character, the Tsaritsa, the Archon of the last area. Correct me if I'm wrong. The Shishnaya. And a lot of people were comparing this character with the Hiyuki because she literally looks like a Teemo Hiyuki. What's happening with the Genshin? What's happening with the Honkai? Why my big corpa is not earning more money? What happened to the Hoyoverse? Is Hoyoverse 07? Is a Hoyoverse end of servicing? What is this numbers? Why Wuthering Waves beat them in every single corner? What is this? Hello, hi hello. Thank you so much for joining. We spreading misinformation on the internet. You're just in time. Because behold the power of the Wuthering Waves. What I know is almost all of the content creators have gone sick because of the rewarding system, power creep, and a lot of the stuffs. Sounds like Monday for Genshin Impact, just saying. Sounds like a regular day for the Genshin players. Sounds like a normal situation. Classic Genshin move. I mean, people are still upset about that. Okay, here's my baba. Here's my baba neverness to everness. Having the man. Here's my Lacrimosa and Chaos banner. Got less money. By the way, Lacrimosa is literally a child, and Chaos is a man. Got less money than the hottest lady ever, Hotori. Somebody surprised? Anybody? Are you surprised? Men don't sell and kids don't sell, thankfully. I mean, I'm still happy that Neverness to Everness is in top 10 on the gacha revenue. And it's only mobile, by the way. I think the game is amazing. I'm excited for the future update. I'm really, really excited for the prop hunt event. Seriously. Apparently people don't like kids and men. Not gonna lie, place 10 is amazing. It's amazing. That's what I'm saying. Even with the revenue loss, I think in general people just having a revenue loss. I guess it's because people stopped spending money on the gacha games and they started spending money on installing air conditioners in their houses. Or going to vacations. Because it's literally June. Yeah, the money moved to another direction. Because it's too hard. Or GTA6 saving. We still have time to save for the GTA6. Don't worry, our dear gacha games will not suffer. Most people play on PC. Yeah, most people play on Neverness to Everness on the computers. Same as Wuthering Waves. True. Not really mobile. True. Should I install Neverness to Everness on my phone just to test the quality of the game? Because WUWA is pretty much playable for doing like just dailies. But I still have a severe overheating problem. I have iPhone 11. I actually don't know who plays it on mobile except for maybe doing dailies. I should try. I won't recommend that. What? WUWA is doing fine. So far, it crashed only 3 times. I mean... Even on cloud phone, it's ugly. I mean... Ugliness is one thing. Overheating is another. You know, you can still play the barely moving PNGs. But when they literally scorch in your hands, it's really hard to play. I will try my best. I will try to play the game and I will tell you my opinion. Moving on, Neverness to Everness place 10. Good job, NTE. I'm happy for that. Arknights, who is this child? Why they lost 20 billion? Puzzle and Dragons. What the hell is Puzzles and Dragons? That is a victory, Nikkei. Light and Night. I have no idea what this game is about, but from seeing the mail on the title, I assume that this is another Otome game. And this 6 billion is exactly the money that went from here. The money transferred from here to here. Because of the stupid dev decisions. I mean, classic. Opinion. What the hell is happening to the Zenless? Why are they so low? How can their sister games make 30 millions and the Zenless making 9? Can somebody explain to me? Can somebody explain to me? Why? Literally the child that the parents hate, I guess, type of a situation. The least favorite child, right? Why play 17? No comment, okay. Uma musume. The horses don't want to sell. The horses going down. But I'm sure if they announce more characters. Arknight's Antfield doubled the revenue. What the hell happened at the Arknight's Antfield? Did they had a big jump or something? What? Who still plays Arknight's Antfields? I dropped after it became unbearably difficult to build more factories and more factories and more factories. It just were painful. Art style is good. Storytelling is okay for the gacha game. You know, the exact moment when I dropped Arknight's Antfield was when I was walking around that Huanling, not the Huanling, what's the name of the area? Wuling area. I was just doing some quest and I walked past the dude standing near the pond and he was like, "Oh, I dropped something in the pond, can you help me?" I jumped in the water, I insta-died. I got a tutorial that you need to place a water pump to pump the water, to remove the water from the lake, so the dude can pick whatever piece of trash he dropped there. And then I calculated that even having all the area around the lake covered with these water pipes, it's still gonna take me few days, IRL, actual lifetime, few days to drain that lake. I was like, uninstall. Seriously. Developers who make the quest like that, it's like complete disrespect for the player's time. It should not be like that. I understand that you can, you can place this pipes and go away and do something else. I will forget about that dude in 5 seconds as soon as I leave that area. I think the quest should not be like that. I don't think that should be like that. Where's Cookie Run Kingdom? I don't think we got to that yet. I didn't even play for 1 full day. The factory is the thing that repelled a lot of players for sure. Arknight's Enfield on mobile, not gonna lie. Unsure if the chart doesn't show a bias here. Also true, it's very uncomfortable to play on the phone. Especially with the placing of the factory items. Right. So maybe they earn more money from the computers? Okay, Arknight's Enfield doubled in the revenue. Chaos Zero Nightmare, doing fine. Infinity Nikki. I find it, I know that these revenue charts are based only on the mobile, right? And they based on the information from the, correct me if I'm wrong, from the Android apps store, not the iPhone one. So I find it very suspicious when the numbers match point to point. It cannot be. It's a very sus that the amount of the revenue does not change. Am I the only one? Am I the only one who think that this? It's impossible. I don't think that Infinity Nikki is doing well. I think Infinity Nikki is below the floor. It's just bad. It cannot be like that. Suspicious. Sus. I don't believe in these numbers. I think Infinity Nikki is going down and down and down. I have heard they announcing more pay-to-win type of stuff. But yeah, it's just crazy. Do not do that. I know Infinity Nikki looks cute and adorable, but do not play the game at any cost. Only if you're free to play. You can complete it in like a few days, and then the fun will be over. You will be met with the paywall and stuff. Don't waste your life like that. I don't know. Hatsune Miku. I don't know. Marvel. Dragon Traveler. Why this girl's face looks like she have seen some weird stuff. 7 Deadly Sins. Azure Lane. Ensemble Stars. My boys. It's a cute game, but I also have a lot of paywall mechanics. Ensemble Stars. I like them. Judge me for that. I like boys in my rhythm game shaking their bodies to the rhythm of the music while I press the correct buttons, okay? I just enjoy that stuff. This is my favorite stuff to do, okay? Big booty boys. Not big, they anime. They my anime husbandos, okay? But they sing songs to me. This is ridiculous. Reverse 1999. Double the drop. This is so bad. I mean, in general, you can see the pattern that a lot of companies just losing money, just going down. I think it's related to the fact that there is a vacation and people just go in and invest in the money on rest and stuff. And just enjoying the beach, moving to another place. It's summer. It's summertime.